It's legit, but
Legit. That's legit. That's legit.
Legit. I'm legit going back to the crab.
it legit, like
I will legit like a legit.
That was legit.
no, but like this is like all based on detachable penis,
Oh gosh.
and it's just like every track is phenomenal.
Oh,
Man, everything
Doing,
adjacent.
What's that?
Said everything adjacent to your detachable penis is
I don't know what
rocking. Huh?
It is basically high school. Just I'm like
yeah.
every great song from I'm like, dang, this is a good song too. And the videos are garbage, man. Holy
Yeah.
hell. I remember these days. They're great.
It's funny,
And
like
this was fun.
yeah, there was
This
like a
is,
time when
Possum Kingdom.
no music videos, like, and then music videos, like you had to have a music video, otherwise you could never hit. And then now, no music videos. Like there's
Oh, they still do
lyric
music
videos.
Sure,
They still do, but they're not nearly as important as they were like
No.
10, 15, 20 years ago.
Oh yeah, no. Like this, like what? I don't know. This just, it's a great song. Toadies.
I don't know. Yeah.
Oh,
So
man,
what are we
this is
drinking?
so flashback. Sorry.
what are we drinking tonight, guys?
You can't distract Josh. He'll go off on a tangent.
Recording and a music video on the same screen. Yeah. What's the worst that could happen?
Oh gosh. And we're
Nothing.
doing a remote for those that are listening. Again, just working out that way. We'll probably have another remote next week, maybe, potentially.
Yeah, I'm here.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm here
I
too.
think I'm here all week. Next week.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm around.
No, that's good.
Yeah. What are you drinking?
I've got a Montucky in one hand, and then I've got our drink that we're going to talk about here in a second in the other hand.
So I almost bought the snack pack. What do they call that big Montucky pack?
Yeah,
Josh?
the big sucker.
I almost
call
bought
me?
that for what?
What?
I called you a snack pack.
Aw,
Josh, the snack pack.
I'm a big snack,
I almost bought that big suitcase of Montucky, but then I found
That's a
some
great thing to buy.
IPA sampler box that I
Oh
liked.
wow, you've wasted your money. You were like, I'm going to win at life, and then you're like, no, I need to suck.
Well, now I was going to like a get together, and it was like the Montucky would have done just fine, but I knew that if I brought the IPAs, then there's a couple people there that would have appreciated it. So,
Or the whole group could appreciate the cold snacks.
It's true.
nah, I don't know about that. These people are a bit hoity-toity, so maybe they like the IPA a little bit better.
No.
Just what are you drinking?
No.
Yellow Jacket
Yellow Jacket being Coors.
and a
For
stubby.
those that don't know.
Yeah, a banquet in a stubby can or stubby bottle.
Nice.
Which made,
Hey, don't forget about me. I got the
oh yeah,
Trader
What the hell?
Joe's blended Scotch.
Ooh,
Nice.
went for the good stuff.
Top shelf
The top shelf.
in
This
Trader
is
Joe's.
like
level.
the downtown Denver Trader Joe's, not your
Well, there's only
not your
one
high-
Trader Joe's in
highfalutin.
all of the Denver metro area. There's only one Trader Joe's that has the alcohol.
Really?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, they're only
the one
allowed
down
one
on
license.
Colorado Boulevard?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
so I
the
think there's only 2 King Supers that have alcohol, like we have out
Cottonwood?
here. Yeah, that one, and then
And we did-
one up north somewhere.
and we did pick up the $3 Chuck, so we have a few bottles of that.
$3 Chuck.
It's wine. It's $4
Oh.
now, isn't it? Or 5, something like that.
$3.50.
There you go.
Settle down there, Tiger.
I know.
No.
It's-
It's $10
I'm just-
Chuck.
Going back to music. This is 5-minute song. Like nowadays they're like, I did
Nobody knows what you're talking about. You're the only one listening to this song, though.
I know.
I'm still in the same song that we introed in.
It's just
It just
okay.
amazes me because I look at
the
this.
intro
I'm like,
music
what?
on.
Well, I know that, but that's kind of interesting. The no, like a lot of music, they're like, oh, I did 2.5 minutes of music, and I said the same lyric part, the middle part or whatever, like 3 times.
I wonder if
Right?
they
That's good.
They didn't use a click track if they're only at 2:30, obviously.
I don't know. Although you sent that click track thing, that was so annoying. Like that dude's like, this is what's in my ear, only louder. I'm like, oh God.
Yeah.
You don't like that?
No.
You get used to it if you're a musician. You just learn to cope with it. It actually helps keeps everybody in.
I could see that, but I mean, it would just drive me insane for.
Speaking of drive me insane, this is Josh. I'm Paul, and we got Anson Young.
Drinking not on Twitter. I mean, drinking on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to find us on the social medias, first go to our website, top3.show. And then you can go to our social media, which is at TOP, the number 3, SHOW. We're watching Josh die coughing on the screen. You guys can't see that. But anyways, so.
Thank God I could mute.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
That was bad.
It was. So, Anson, how do we find you on social media?
At Young Anson on Instagram.
Josh, how do we get
or
in touch
stalk
with you?
or stalk me.
Or stalk you. Yeah.
Stalk me at top 3. That show.
Top3.show. And then you can find me at Paul Procise everywhere on all the socials.
Boy,
everywhere.
Everywhere. Yeah. So
everywhere.
Yeah. What we brought a special drink that we're going to discuss.
Ooh.
You guys want to crack these open?
Very special.
No,
yes.
I don't. I looked at it. I'm not sure what I think of this.
I'm actually excited because I haven't had one of these in a long time.
Really?
And it's like a variant.
It is.
They don't have
They don't.
They don't have very many variants of this thing. So I'm excited.
So this is a Guinness, but it's a nitro cold brew coffee.
Yeah.
So it's beer with natural coffee flavors. It's only 4% ABV, so it's right up your alley there, Josh.
I can only handle so much.
It's true.
It has instructions on it.
It just freaking spilled all over my crap.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, he's standing up. He is gone.
For a minute.
Anson crapped his pants. He can't hear us, can he?
He cannot. I see his remote.
Wait.
I do. They're wireless.
Oh, dang. Foiled again.
So,
the instructions are very precise. Open, let it chill, and then pour 45 into a glass 45 degrees.
Which I did. I've got a nice head on my Guinness. You know what? I've already had a sip, and I am really enjoying this.
Oh, what are you doing? You jerk!
What?
You're supposed to wait.
No.
What the hell?
No.
What is wrong with you?
Well, I was filling in the time for Anson to get his stuff mopped up.
I crap my pants, Anson.
I'm not very happy about this situation.
Did you spell on your keyboard?
No, but it was on my wool, my wool mat that I have in front of my keyboard.
Like your hand
and my
wrist pad.
It's like a desk mat.
Oh, those are washable.
And
wool. You have to use some woolite now.
Woolite. Woolly mammoth.
So the can has those little nitro tabs in there.
It says it on the can how it's so special from the nitro ball thingy in it.
So I'm kind of waiting for Anson to take a sip so we can.
Well, I was waiting. I'm not going to be rude like someone.
It's a triple kick in the dick because it got on my desk mat, then it spilled down onto my pants, and then it got down onto my floor.
It's like a down up kick.
It is. All right, that's about all the damage I can do.
Poor Anson.
It still beats I mean, it's
was
still
gonna
better
say
than
something I can't
crap in the
remember.
pants.
I lost it with the ta-ta-ta.
Oh
right.
yeah, that okay.
That's about all I can do for that. All right.
So my impression of the Guinness Nitro Cold Brew
Wait, why do you
coffee?
both have like the same glass?
We don't, do we?
No,
You have a
not really.
WeldWorks
I mean,
glass?
they're similar, but
Oh, they are similar.
Oh, I'm gonna class you guys up. Yeah.
oh my gosh.
Red Solo Cup.
I've got a traditional stout glass. That's what Anson's is too.
It's too cold.
Well, I let mine sit out for a little bit. It's really good. The coffee is really prevalent
Yeah.
in this.
Yeah, it's
surprisingly.
really strong.
Yeah.
Really strong.
And because it's nitro, it's very smooth and can be drank very quickly.
It's so
And
smooth.
I'm not scared about it because it's only 4.0.
Like a barrel aged version of this would be amazing.
Oh yeah.
Oh geez. Barrel aged coffee stout.
Barrel aged
yeah,
coffee
man.
stout
Barrel-
in a Scotch. Oh, Scotch barrel. That'd be so good. Mm-hmm. Can you imagine that in a Balvenie?
In a tequila
Scotch barrel?
Tequila would be good. Yeah.
That'd be weird.
I had some tequila barrel aged stuff a week ago. It was really good.
Is that when you were up with
WeldWorks.
WeldWorks? Yeah.
No, what do you know?
Yeah.
I'm at WeldWorks yet again.
Hey, I have a property up there that I'm working on, so I it was a good excuse to get up there.
Working on selling, working on making.
Working on selling for that one,
Ah.
but it's like 10 minutes from WeldWorks, so it's a good excuse to go.
It's a great excuse.
Honey, I'm going up to work on the house. May
Yeah.
need a ride home.
You could go to the other place that has really good beers.
Oh, what's his
Wiley
one?
Roots?
Wiley Roots. Oh my gosh.
No,
So good.
it's WeldWorks got the better ones than Wiley.
Nah, see, I just like that one variant line that they have so much.
No.
I brought it on twice with different variants. So good.
So good.
So what are we talking about tonight, guys?
I have no idea.
Well, we're virtual, so it's a little bit more talky, but
Yeah.
we're gonna talk about.
It's a podcast,
Speaking-
isn't it? Always
Speaking
talking.
of, it's always talking.
I'm just gonna throw that one out there.
Thanks, Captain Pedantic. We appreciate your help.
Sorry.
No, so we were just talking about music, and we're going to talk about the very first CD and cassette that you ever owned yourself.
Yeah.
So we're old enough to where our siblings or our parents had CDs or cassettes, but these are going to be the ones like the special ones that we maybe bought ourselves or got gifted for Christmas that were all our own that we could play and repeat 1,000 times.
We're left to have been given vinyl back when it wasn't cool again. Even though it's kind of cool again now. But did you ever get?
Yeah.
I definitely got vinyl.
I did not.
Really?
We had some vinyl. We had like the Muppets, like some of the Muppets soundtracks on vinyl, and maybe some other random stuff. But
Sure.
I never got music on vinyl until I was an adult. Josh is still listening to music over there.
That's
not
another
paying
good
attention.
song. I'm like, shit.
He's not paying attention at all.
I am. No, I was thinking we had the Monkees on record.
yeah.
Like my parents had like the Monkees and the Beatles, and that's the stuff that I remember. Like I didn't have
That
vinyl.
sounds
But
like
it was
devil
all-
music.
Yes.
Dad had a really good collection. He had
Dibble made me do it.
He had Creedence Clearwater Revival. He had their
Nice.
whole.
That'd have been good.
Oh, it was great. He had all of them. He had all of them. And then he had like the Blonde on Blonde, and then just a lot of stuff from the 70s.
I like the Blonde on Blonde too.
But
That's a different
so
episode.
right?
Oh, my bad. Are we back to the 350 thing?
Precise. So the yeah, Dad had a lot of those, and then we also had like this funny collection of super Christian stuff like Maranatha, and then Salty. Remember Salty, the singing songbook? And so we had those on
I am
record.
salty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you are. Yeah. So we had a ton of vinyl growing up. Dad didn't get rid of them until I really wanted to keep the collection, and I came back home from college, and he had sold them all.
It was gone.
Was very disappointed because he had like, especially that Creedence collection. I really wanted to keep that one. That was a good one. So, anyways,
I'm sure my parents have them somewhere. Like if I went and said, "Hey, Dad, where's the record collection?" He would be like, "Oh, it's in the attic. I'm saving it for you guys when we're dead."
Except for it probably melted in the attic. It is
Probably,
now
yeah,
all
or it's in
warped.
not the maybe not the attic, the little crawl space thing, or he's I don't know. He's starting to clear out stuff. Like he informs us, like both my brother and I. Oh, we cleared out some stuff in the attic, so you don't have to worry about that when we're gone. Oh, thanks.
Gee,
I know,
thanks.
like, and how was your day?
Yeah, lovely.
Well,
Wonderful.
apparently you're going to die here. I don't know, soon.
Ah,
all right. So like I don't remember my first cassette that I mean, I had a bunch of cassettes, but I can't pinpoint
Paul's
the
mixtape.
first. I had a whole bunch of cassettes. We had like, remember those carrying cases that you could take in the car? Really cool. They're like, of course, like that 80s brown, and
They were not cool.
with
they were
cassettes
cool.
in it?
Yeah, you put the cassettes, the whole
Oh.
lines of cassettes. I had a whole bunch of cassettes, and then of
I
course
never
I
had-
would like record
Yeah.
song. You'd listen for when songs were going to come up on the radio, and I would record songs on
So
on
you'd you'd always come in like 3 beats
Oh,
after the song started.
Yeah.
yeah,
or the DJ's talking over it, like,
right.
and the weather today is 77 and sunny, and
Yep, pretty
this
much.
is halfway through their new Red Hot Chili Peppers song.
Yeah.
Dude, shut up.
But of course, we all remember, rewinding or like getting the tape getting caught in the tape deck or whatever, and just unspooling and trying to find a pen so you can rewind.
It was a pencil.
Well, you can use a pen cap.
Pencil, yeah. You have to use the
Pencil
eraser.
works better.
Yeah. So I'll go first on this one. My first CD that I saved up and we went to the mall, and when we
stole
were
it.
No, I paid for it. I
That's a different story.
I saved up all my chore money, and I told you guys prior to this, it's a little embarrassing because you just, when you're 8, 9 years old, you have no sense of music.
You still don't.
No, I still don't. I went to the mall, and going to the mall was a big endeavor for us. It was about an hour, something like that, hour away, hour and 20 minutes. So it was a treat to go. And I went to the CD place, and I can't remember. It was
I
like
remember the CD places in like Aurora Mall.
Oh gosh, it was so
Not
cool.
the CD place.
Yeah, right.
CD place.
Aurora Mall is CD. But there was this
town center.
Yeah. So this album was called Hangin' Tough.
Dude, heck yeah.
And it was New Kids on the Block. That was my very first. That was my very first. No, it's, what do I know? It was cool. That's what it was on the Billboard
popular.
charts. Oh my gosh, it was so popular. Yeah, and
popular, man.
I had the tape of the first album, so I had listened to that a bunch. And I don't remember how I got that one, but I just remember saving up and just like, this is the coolest thing I'm ever gonna get.
I've reached
This is
the
the pinnacle of existence.
You know what? None of that New Kids on the Block crap is on this playlist that I started with.
Lame.
This wonderful song
that you're still listening to in the background.
No, I turned it off because it's too dang good.
Can you guys name the members of the New Kids on the Block?
Yes. Was it Donnie? Donnie Wahlberg.
Yep.
Donnie Wahlberg?
Jordan.
Yeah. Wait, a Wahlberg
Jordan
did that?
Jordan Knight. There was two brothers with the same last name.
Oh, let's see. My sister-in-law just saw them in concert.
Yeah.
What?
And my
That
wife
makes
was like,
sense.
"Why didn't you take me?"
Yeah,
I don't
that
know.
totally
Just
makes
for
sense,
like
actually.
just
Oh
for
my!
nostalgic fun, you know.
New Kids on the
Let's see.
Block have
So
a nkotb.com.
Yeah.
Wow, look at them.
So there was
I don't know the rest. I don't know the rest of them. 2 out
It
of
was
5 ain't bad though.
Johnny Knight, Jordan Knight, Joey McIntyre, Donnie Wahlberg, and Danny Wood. Those are the
Oh,
5.
yeah, I wouldn't have got that.
Donnie Wahlberg did New Kids.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
Huh.
does New Kids. He's still in the band. They
I
still
don't
I
know
know.
this stuff. I
they
just know
do. They do.
his brother does
They do
like
the
movies.
cruises. They do like the cruises where you like get 4 days of New Kids on the Block with a special concert every night.
Gross.
Yeah.
Where do you think I was last week, bro?
Gross.
Yeah, but we all know Donnie, of course, from CBS. What is that show?
Who?
Oh, he's on the CBS show. He's a cop.
Doctor Who.
No.
The singer guy, the Wahlberg guy.
He plays Danny Reagan on Blue Bloods.
Oh
Blue
no, I don't watch any of
Bloods.
that stuff.
We watched that.
Never watched it.
Yeah, we watched that.
I'm impressed. Like years active, 84 to 94, and then 2008 to present.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're still touring. They're still making money, man.
Yeah, they're bringing in big bucks too.
Well,
So.
what the hell?
And then, of course, Donnie Wahlberg is Mark Wahlberg's brother.
Well, that's how the only reason I know Wahlberg is that the other guy does like movies and stuff, and like has a burger or something.
Yeah, they own a burger joint.
Wahlburgers.
Burger joint. So how did you feel about New Kids on the Block album, Paul, when you got it? Were you like super
I loved
excited?
it. I listened to it for a very long time.
Just last week.
No, but I don't have any problems with it really. Might be kind of funny or just a little bit like embarrassing nowadays, I guess, but no, I don't have any problems with it. What do I know? I was 8 years old or 9 years old, however.
So you're 8 years old. Wow.
Yeah, maybe 9. What's your problem? Get
what's
off the
wrong
internet
with you?
and actually have a podcast, you dumb.
What's wrong with this guy?
So, I gotta send this to you.
He's on the internet. He's not even present with our podcast. He's just screwing around.
You know you can't put a screen in front of me. Oh God. Okay, where is this? Oh, okay. Y'all gotta do.
Okay, why don't we go for somebody else's second or for the first album?
Yeah, we're gonna make
No,
Josh go.
You've got to. Okay, so I've heard of the band 98 Degrees or whatever. So go to the Wikipedia. Like these guys are like apparently like good things, and like click on the picture.
Oh boy,
There's like the one.
What's wrong?
There's like a dad bod dude, like off to the dude's third guy.
Ooh, that's not right.
There's hope for me yet.
That's pretty funny.
Oh, that's great.
How did you get off into 98 degrees?
I don't know. Like I was
immediately?
clicking on stuff and in it. I don't know. I was on Wikipedia. That's
All right.
don't put
Turn
the
off
internet in front of me, guys.
Turn off your browser and tell us what your first CD and or cassette was.
I really don't know, but I remember one that I found, and
Okay,
I was
that
like,
could be a good
"This
one.
is mine." And then my mother was like, "Mm-mm. "No,
What was it? Was it too? Was it too evil?
it was the devil."
NWA.
No,
I got in trouble for having that one. Somebody gave me that, and I walked home. with
my
it.
brother had
I
that stuff.
snapped it, and broke it.
Um,
Pulled out all the tape.
what? Right in front of you?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
very bad cassette.
all right. So, this was released in '89.
Oh boy.
In
Oh,
KOT.
boy.
So you were also like 9 years old or something.
I was just let's see, 7 days from turning 10 when this album was released. It was Motley Crue, Dr. Feelgood, and it was in the tape.
Oh,
Oh, what a great cassette, I guess, since it was cassette form. And I just found it walking down the street. And I was like, "Oh, what is this?" Dear Lord, the heavens have opened up and provided me with the goods.
And then you listened to it, and you were like, and then your mom was very
Dr.
angry.
Feelgood is great. It's a great song.
It
I
is.
think, yeah, my wife, my mother was like, no, because I mean, if you look at the CD art and everything, it's got like little bat wings and a snake and a little skull, and she was not having that, and her little boy was not allowed to have this. But my God, was those a great few days.
the few days of freedom.
Days of freedom until I showed my mother, like an idiot, like, oh, Mom, this is great. What are you listening to? This? No. And this is going in the trash.
Remember when you had like a limited inventory of things that you owned, and then your parents knew if you had something new, and then they were like, who gave that to you? Are you borrowing that? Did you steal it? Did you buy it?
Oh,
like,
for sure.
Like they knew that if you had 4 CDs, like, where'd you get that 5th one?
Yes. No, it was annoying.
Now it's all digital, and you have no clue what's going on.
Exactly. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's very different. Although I will give my parents credit. When I was in high school, they were basically like, well, if you bought it, it's yours. And it's like, I used to get grounded from the computer, and then I was like, and so like back in the day, they had the old like keyboard lock, so you could like turn the key,
right.
and it would disable the keyboard. Well, I found out that if you take the computer apart and pull that jumper off, it doesn't actually stop the computer from working. And so for months, I did that. Never told my dad until he came home early. He's like, "What are you doing on the computer?" I was like, "You left it unlocked." And he's like, "Oh," and like he put the key in, and I was like, "Oh, it is locked. All right, what'd you do?"
Oh no!
Oh shit!
He's like, it's in the lock position.
So yeah, basically, I ratted myself out and thinking that I was, on top of it, and covering my tracks. He's like, "Nope, you lying, boy." But then like I bought my own computer, and they were like, "Go to your room." Oh crap! He always lives in his room. He's got his own computer. I had my own like phone line and modem line and everything. It's like I had everything I needed. They're like, "Go to your room." Sweet. No, you're gonna stay upstairs and watch TV with us. No,
No.
The ultimate punishment.
You have to stay out of your room and you have to watch TV with us. You're like, oh, son of a, grabbing the knives and like, let's see, up the tracks.
Dr. Quinn, medicine woman for you.
Oh yeah,
that's right.
That would have been on the
Yeah,
docket of that time, and you're just like, oh my god, you dumb lady! Like, why is your whole town stupid?
And sick.
Billy fell off
the
the
time.
tree again.
The fact that you know that means that it has some truth to it.
It totally has. My mom's like, oh, Dr. Quinn's on. Oh God, kill me now. But yeah, they were good on that. It's like, I could get grounded. Like you can't hang out with Eric or something. Yeah. But they would never take anything that I paid for away, which was kind of groovy. They took the
Would you do that with your kids?
Yeah, I think that actually sets good boundaries. Like it tells them like you're not getting something. So if you work for something and you provide it for yourself, then I should be taking that away. We'll revisit.
I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel about that.
I could see so many scenarios that it might not be the case, but
it is a different time. Like right, like
sure, that's true. That is very true.
Like I don't know. I just they were good on that aspect. Like they didn't take out a pager. They didn't take that away. I had a modem line and computers and all that. And they were like, well, you're paying for that.
Could they be like, you can't go to work, and then that would cut everything off?
No, I mean they were like, I had to go to work at like 5:30, 4:30 and 5, or I don't know, 4 and 5 in the morning, on the weekends, excuse me. And they were like, you're an idiot if you're not home in bed. Like your day sucks, but guess what? You gotta go.
Have fun.
So, yeah, I don't know. It was good, but I mean, back in the high school, I was working 2 jobs, and almost every day.
I was working no jobs, 0 jobs.
Oh, that's why I had a computer and always had money and gas
True.
in the car and all that. And Eric's like, "Could I get $5?" Well, $5 back then is like you could go like from here to California on $5, but
sure.
He
gas
can
was
borrow $5.
13 cents.
I remember when it was like 80, like 86 cents and all that weird stuff. 89.
All that weird stuff.
Hmm.
Nice. So Motley Crue, Dr. Feelgood.
Motley Crue was the one that I really remember as like a kid. I think like the next one would be like Boys to Men. Like that original Boys to Men.
So, like, what's kind of the the technical difference between a Boys to Men CD and a New Kids on the Block CD?
One's
Skin
Sucks
color.
and one's Boys to Men.
I mean, they're both boy bands, right?
That's true.
I guess you are right on that.
So the Boys to Men though was a true crossover. Like they were different because they would cross over into the pop stations and the R&B stations.
Mhm.
And then they even had a song or two that were once in a while played on the Christian radios. So they really were a true crossover. Really kind of one of the biggest and first crossover artists that did many, many, many possible genres.
Mhm.
But they were themselves. Like they just did what they did.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, but there's a big like there's a bunch of years difference between those two.
Yeah, new kids talk about how they were influenced by them in a lot of ways. These guys,
They're
Interesting.
influenced by money and cashing
well,
in.
Right, that's true. So Anson, what's yours?
Yeah, so I do have a cassette and I do have a CD. So for the cassettes, I have two older brothers, and that shapes like your entire world when you're the youngest. And they got into some cool music before I even knew what was going on. So I'd borrow their Def Leppard and their Petra and their Striper and their whatever.
Yep.
Um,
That
and
had vinyl.
Duran, I'd borrow all my brother's tapes, and I don't think I appreciated them at all. I just was like, oh, this is what my brothers listen to. I want to be cool too. But my very first tape that I actually remember would be so it's gonna sound pretty cheesy, but my brother had a band like way back in the day with some other kids from church, and they like cut an album. And so this is like the coolest thing ever when your brother in the 80s cuts an album.
Did you get his autograph?
I didn't actually. I could now though.
Yeah.
But he gave me.
Is there a check behind this? What's the deal? What do you want?
Yeah. What is? Why do you want me to sign this? But no, it was just pretty cool that he gave me and my other brother our own copy of their tape, and that just like I don't know, it kind of stuck with me. Like they had a bunch made, they sold some. They didn't really like play out a bunch. They didn't tour. They didn't do any of that stuff. But I just remember getting it and thinking it was like the coolest thing ever to have my own brother's tape. And so I played that like probably till the wheels fell off. Like I think I had another copy, and I think that's the one I still have like out in my storage. But so it's Mortal Enemy, and and the album. Oh shoot, my
Can I
brain's
find
not
it on
working.
if I wiki it?
You
So
you,
good.
you actually can.
Yeah,
You can find it on.
it's on
Let's see.
Spotify.
What?
Um,
It is. Wait.
I love Mortal
let's
Enemy.
see. So yeah,
Gyro.
there's a couple of
Jerome and
versions.
Gyro. That was the brothers of Mortal Enemy.
I can't
No.
find it.
You're thinking of Mortal. This would
Mortal,
be
that's right. Mortal Enemies. That's right.
1990, the album Blessed Death. Blessed Death.
That's right.
And so yeah, I had Craig Odie.
Oh
Let's see
wow, I
who was
remember that.
else.
Oh my god, I haven't thought of that name forever.
Yeah, who else was in this? Why
Sarah
is
and I
it
are
showing
just
up?
talking about him.
So I had
Blessed Death?
Jeff Grimstead, John Thomas, Brent Odie, and then on vocals is Chris Simpson, who is he started a band called Mineral that has actually like become an emo kind of staple for like that early emo stuff. But anyways, that was my first tape. I remember playing Dragon Warrior 4, I think, and I just listened to that tape over and over and over and over and over and over again. So every time I think about that tape, I also think of Dragon Warrior. But for CD, so my dad got me a boombox that had a CD player on it, and I thought it was just like the coolest thing ever. But I didn't have any CDs, so I saved up my money. I went to like name a place in the early 90s at Buckingham Mall. Like,
Nice.
I can't remember what the music store was called.
No, but you can remember what they looked like.
Yeah, oh yeah, totally.
Like,
so yeah. I went in there and I was like looking around like what can I buy? I can have my own CD. And I saw an Aerosmith CD. Ooh. And I bought it. Like, I had no idea what was on it. Like, I don't think I knew any of the songs. Maybe I'd seen some MTV stuff on it, but it was Get a Grip by Aerosmith. And I probably, like, if lasers could like cut a hole through a CD, like through repetitive play, that thing would just be disintegrated, because I played it like 10 bajillion times. And even now, like, and I do appreciate like this time period, because you would listen to an album front to back, like over and over. So the
you flip the CD over to restart it again, right?
Yeah,
yeah, of course. You rewind it. Yeah. But like the okay songs, the great songs, the interludes, everything in there, you would just sit there and listen to. And so I could still listen to that entire CD and probably like sing it word for word still, because I listened to it so many times. So I was so like jazzed about that CD. I love that CD still, just because it's like the first thing that I bought on my own and listened to over and over and over and over and over again.
I like that. Cool. So we had another topic that we can just briefly touch, because it's not going to be a big topic, I wouldn't assume. But what is your everyday carry? What is something what is the things that you stuff in your pockets before you leave your house? You have
Desert Eagle, golden, gold plated. It's small. It's fine. It doesn't show. It doesn't imprint at all. Yeah. Have you ever fired one of those?
Yes.
They are stupid.
Yeah.
They're so fun. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't carry that at all.
No. So yeah, Josh, what are your things that you normally carry in your pockets?
So I've been really bad now because I don't carry keys, like home keys or anything. Like, I'm so screwed. Like, if the kids lock the door, I'm like, son of a. Which is really weird, because it's just recent, like since Rona happened. Because I'd always carry like a church key, bottle opener, and whatnot. And I pared my house keys down to only what I absolutely need. And then I kind of stopped with that. And so like my everyday carry now is literally my phone and wallet. And if I take the car, I grab the fob. But like I'm like, I don't carry anything else. It's like, I went to the dealership the other day and I didn't have my wallet. I was like, oh, I put on the wrong pair of shorts. Like my system is stupid. I go into my closet and I look on the floor and say, are there shorts there or not? Oh, there's a pair of shorts there. Okay, so I throw them on, and those are the shorts that I'm wearing for like the next 2 days or whatever.
Yeah,
and
that makes sense.
I slept downstairs the other night, and I took my shorts off down in the basement room. And so when I was upstairs the next day, I was like, put my contacts in. I was like, I need a pair of shorts. Oh, there's a pair of shorts on the ground. Put them on, and out the door I went, and I was like, can I see your ID? I'm like, yeah, sure. What? Oh, son of a. So yeah, my everyday carry is just my phone and my wallet, and that's like, yeah, like I have them. Well, I don't have my key, but I have my phone and I got my wallet, but nothing fine. I used to carry a knife. Johnson gave me a knife for his wedding, and I carried it all the time. And I carried a knife for the longest time, and then I started to travel, and TSA does not approve of knives on planes.
They don't take to that very kindly.
They're like, what the hell are you doing, dude? And so there's like a place that you can mail yourself your knife back. Well, after you do it like 5 times, it conveniently gets lost. And I mailed it back to me and never got it back. So I stopped doing that, which was about the only fun thing I had.
All right, Anson, how about you? What do you carry?
Yeah, so I was kind of thinking about this. Like, I don't have anything really special. Like, I kind of like Josh. I have my keys, my wallet, my phone, and I'm good. Um, but so I'm either gonna go like with an entire like backpack full of stuff that I carry when I'm working, or my lip balm, which
What?
I apparently can't live without because I tend to have one like on standby at all times.
Really?
So yeah, I don't know if it's just dry Colorado, stuff, but man, I just can't get by without having some Burt's Bees in my pocket.
Well, he is a realtor, so you're kissing ass all the time. You figure
It's true.
you can't have
Well,
chapped lips when you're doing that.
Then you'd think I'd take mints or something if that was the case, but
Some wipes for your face.
yeah. Oh, sorry, I'm the last client.
So, that's it. So, do you just have like lip stuff like all over your house, or do you have
I
like
mean,
a
I have
desk
some.
one, a car one, the second car, the kitchen?
Well, no. So I carry one on me in my pocket, um, and then I have one in my desk because I usually dump my pockets out by my front door or my back door, and so my wallet's down there, my keys, and my pocket my pocket lip balms down there. So if I'm upstairs at my office, I have one up here for. But yeah, I'm the same way. Like I used to carry, knives, and I used to, I see the utility in carrying like a knife and a flashlight or a multi-tool or, you
Yeah,
know, things
it's
that you
handy.
might need. I have some of that stuff in my backpack, which I do carry with me when I'm working with like an iPad, my laptop, like a tech pouch with chargers and stuff in it, and multi-tool. So that kind of takes care of a bunch of stuff there. And if there's a small flashlight in there too, because every now and then I'm in a place where I need a little flashlight. But
Hmm.
lip balm, if I leave home without that, I'm very upset. So
That's
Nice.
see,
I like it.
my wife. I can't tell you how many times I've gotten into her car in the garage, and her purse is there.
in the
The car
car,
keys are
wow,
there,
it's amazing.
and her keys are there. Like everything, it's just right there, sitting on the seat. The car is never locked. So like, if you get in the garage, like,
You can have
what's
you
the
just have
point?
the car in
What's
a
the point in
purse.
locking it? I might as well just say, "Hey, welcome to my house. Can I get you something to drink?"
Yeah, please sit down.
Oh, you didn't take the car yet? Oh, that's next. Okay, cool. Like, it bugs me that she with the Hyundai, she would always just, and I'd ask her, why don't you? Oh, my hands were full.
Well,
Are your hands
now
full
you
right
don't have to
now?
worry about that car anymore.
Yeah, the car is gone, but still, it irritates me to no end.
Oh.
I'm like, and her excuse is, my hands were full.
Yeah. What's
Make
wrong with
another
it?
trip. Are your
It's
legs
too much to
broken, lady?
expect.
Come on.
Too much to expect to walk 10 feet.
Oh,
So
Oh.
All right, Paul, what do you got?
my carry, wallet, keys, phone, of course, and then I normally have a knife on me, and then I have my concealed carry, a gun. I almost always have my gun on me.
I know I
How
have
about
Pretty
right
another
much,
now?
friend like
pretty
that.
much at all times. What's up?
So how about right
I
now?
know another friend that
Right
does
now,
that,
it's a couple minutes or a couple. It's like literally a foot
minutes.
and a half from me. Yeah,
a couple minutes from you. Oh,
it's a
that's
foot and a half from me.
convenient.
Yeah.
No, I've got a buddy that carries, and I punched him in the side, and
Ooh.
yeah,
Yeah, my kids do that often.
yeah, it's like I have some friends that I'll like punch occasionally, and I just don't punch them anymore because I have found it too many dang times, and it's like,
I just
you son of a, ow.
I just
Well, and
I
mine,
just don't
yeah,
punch them
mine's
anymore.
mine's big and heavy, and so you probably should not do that.
No, it's the same thing, but it's a full-time job, man.
Not really. No.
No.
It's not. You just put it on and then you walk out the door. It's a very complicated process. All right, so let's rate our CDs, our
Sure.
musics.
Our musics.
Yeah. So
Wait,
Paul
I thought we were
went
gonna rate
first, so
this. Or do we?
Yeah.
We didn't really talk about this.
We're gonna
Beers?
rate them both.
Okay.
The Guinness.
It's
I mean,
coffee.
we don't have to rate everyday carry. That's a weird thing to rate.
That's a weird thing.
I did enjoy this the Guinness though.
Would you drink a 4-pack
Well, I drank 2 of the 4.
in a night?
No, not tonight. I already tried the other one.
No, I'm just saying. Would you sit down and buy a 4-pack and then kill
Yeah,
that 4-pack?
Yeah, I actually really do like this one. I like them.
It's
They're
not
really
bad.
good.
I don't think I want to.
No, I like it a lot.
Yeah.
I think it's good, but I
would-
don't know if I want to drink coffee later in the
Well,
night.
you're not drinking caffeine. You're just drinking the flavor of coffee.
I know, just I'm not worried about the caffeine. It's just the flavor.
It doesn't
It's
have
good.
caffeine in it.
I assumed it would.
All right, so I'll rate the things.
The things.
Yeah. So I remember listening to Mortal Enemy. Because I don't know if Adam had it on a CD or something, or if I got it from Craig, but somehow I ended up with that at one point in time. I've always known about Motley Crue, obviously, because I listened to radio when we were growing up. But I'm gonna
Imagine
put
that. So did
yeah.
everyone else.
I'm gonna put Motley Crue at number 3. I'll put my Mortal Enemy number 2, of course, NKOTB number 1. It's because that was meaningful to
KOTB
me.
at the top of all time.
Yeah. Yep. Josh.
Top of all time.
Number 3 is the stupid kids on the block, because they were garbage then and they're garbage now.
Jeez.
Even if the Wahlbergs can make a good burger,
Bitter.
I'm still
Bitter,
going to hold that
grumpy
against them.
old
Like,
man.
dude, what the hell?
Just a bitter, grumpy old man. Don't like.
I know, but
don't
they're going to
like
laugh
good
all the way to the
things.
bank, and so damn them. They're both. I can't tie them, can I? Because they're both
you
good.
can do whatever
Like,
you want.
I can do whatever I want. I'm gonna put Anson second and mine first, but they're both really dang good because, I mean, they're just. It's that time. It's that period of time where you needed that good music.
I agree with that.
I mean, you can't see those guys like. You couldn't have the music videos that they did nowadays. People are like, "What the
You could. There's
hell
like
is this?"
even
going-"
crazier stuff out there now.
Yeah, true.
All this is subjective, obviously.
Yeah.
New Kids I never owned, but I could appreciate a good harmony and melody from those boys. Let's see. And then Motley Crue is, I didn't listen to them back in the day, but I can definitely appreciate Dr. Feelgood. It's a good album front to back. And I'll put mine at number 1, which was the Mortal Enemy and the Aerosmith, because that's like pure like injection, like nostalgia, like inject it right into my veins.
Well,
So.
I can't judge Mortal Enemy, but then again, when you're talking about your brother, I'm like, who is your brother? And I was like, oh, I'm an idiot.
Yes, you are.
I only spent like my
Who
how
are you talking
many
about?
years around him.
Yeah. I remember Mortal Enemy actually being on one of those like a sample, not a sampler, but like a mixed CD. Like they made it on I don't know, underground kind of a album on
I
one
think
of
if
them.
I think if
remember
they
that.
stuck with it, at the time, they could
Sure.
have maybe done something, because at that time, like thrash kind of death Christian metal was probably on the rise.
It was.
So I do have a cool story though, because their guitarist Jeff Grimstead, his dad worked at Fairmount Mortuary, and so the band needed a practice space, and the only place they could think of was to go to like 11 p.m. They'd go to Fairmount Mortuary. They'd like set up in like the kind of the chapel, and they would practice for like 4 hours, and then tear down all their stuff and take it out. So like every night, around Fairmount Mortuary in 1990, you probably could have heard some, thrash metal coming from the graveyard, which I think was pretty cool.
It gives a new term to death metal.
Yeah, I love that story.
Wow,
so
Fairmount, really?
Yeah.
I got to look where that Fairmount is.
Yeah, Mr. Grimstead.
It's like Quebec and like between Leedsdale and what's that one to the north? Alameda.
I know of some people that are clients of there or staying there,
buried there,
hanging out,
clients
there. I don't know what you call them. Like, I don't know.
Interned.
Yeah,
they're interned.
No, I definitely think they're clients. Absolutely.
So, yes. Wow. I didn't know they did it at the mortuary. That's fantastic.
Yeah, I found.
Oh man, they did.
Found their stuff. Cool.
Yeah, they do have Last FM. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Tame the Beast Within. Let's see. Oh, this is their second album. Is it?
Walking the Dead.
Yeah, I don't think that their latest release was 2019.
No, I think that's just when it was uploaded, obviously.
Latest release. That's awesome. Good times. Oh, this guy's. I just finished digitizing my old.
Yeah.
I just finished digitizing my old cassette. Nice.
I like the comment. And the next one is from a guy named Satan is True to You. That's great for a Christian metal band. Oh man, that's crazy. So, all right, guys. What do we got coming up next? Do we know?
No.
It's because we don't have any plans.
Good question.
Well, if you guys, the listeners would like to participate in a way that we would appreciate, which is to give us ideas. We need ideas. Jump in the Discord or on any of our socials. You can find us on TOP, the number 3, SHOW, on any of the socials. Please give us a comment. Let us know what you think, and then let us know about a topic, because we could use some ideas for topics.
Yes.
So
absolutely,
we could use stuff for when we need to do a remote like this, or when we're all together and we can do a little bit more elaborate things. We need them all. More ideas. Hey, Anson, how do we find you on social media?
At Young Anson on Instagram.
He's all
Come get it.
Josh, how do we find you or get a hold of you? Josh, how do we get a hold of you?
Joshua.
I was trying to think of the email address I said earlier today. Like, don't stalk me at top3.show or something like that.
old grumpy jerk at top3.show.
Hey, Anson, I don't like that name.
No?
Like what name?
You're not a fan?
I don't like Anson's name
on this list. I love that name. That's great.
It's rude.
All right. And you can find me at Paul Procise, and then you can find us, of course, top3.show on our website. And we have a Discord. We'd love for you to jump in and participate with us. Yeah. You guys have a great one. Bye.
Bye.
Legit. That's legit. That's legit.
Legit. I'm legit going back to the crab.
Legit. Like,
I will legit. Like a legit.
That was legit.